Sex jokes. Q. What do you say to a virgin when she sneezes? A. Goes in tight. Disgusting jokes. Q. What's the difference between erotic and kinky? A. Erotic is when you use a feather, kinky is when you use the whole chicken. Marriage jokes. Ever since we got married, my wife has tried to change me. She got me to stop drinking, smoking and running around until all hours of the night. She taught me how to dress well, enjoy the fine arts, gourmet cooking, classical music, even how to invest in the stock market, said the man. Sounds like you may be bitter. Because she changed you so drastically, remarked his friend. I'm not bitter. Now that I'm so improved, she just isn't good enough for me. Retirement jokes. A woman came home to find her retired husband waving a rolled-up newspaper round his head. Wife, what are you doing, dear? Husband, swatting flies. I got 3 males and 2 females. Wife, how on earth do you know which gender they were? Husband, easy, 3 were on the beer, and the other 2 were on the phone. Jokes about life. A social worker is facing a mugger with a gun. Your money or your life? Says the mugger. I'm sorry, the social worker answers, I am a social worker, so I have no money and no life. Jokes about life. One attractive young businesswoman to another over lunch, my life is all math. I am trying to add to my income, subtract from my weight, divide my time, and avoid multiplying. Marriage jokes. John asks his wife, Mary, what she wants to celebrate their 40th wedding anniversary. €1 would you like a new mink coat? €1 he asks. €1 not really, €1, says Mary. €1 well how about a new Mercedes sports car? €1 says John. €1 no, €1. She responds. €1 what about a new vacation home in the country? €1 he suggests. She again rejects his offer with €1 no thanks. €1 frustrated he finally asks, €1 well what would you like for your anniversary? €1 John, €1 trademark D like a divorce, €1 answers Mary. John thinks for a moment and replies €1 sorry dear, I wasn't €1 trademark T planning to spend that much €1. Lawyer jokes. A man is at his lawyer's funeral and is surprised by the turnout for this one man. He turns to the people around him. Why are you all at this man's funeral? A man turns towards him and says, we're all clients. And you all came to pay your respects. How touching. No, we came to make sure he was dead. Sex jokes. A young woman, with a baby in her arms, entered a butcher shop and confronted the butcher with the news that the baby was his and asked what he was going to do about it. He said he'd offer to provide her with free meat until the boy was 16. She agreed. The butcher had been counting the years off on his calendar, and one day the teenager who had been collecting the meat each week, came into the shop and said, I'll be 16 tomorrow. I know, said the butcher with a smile. I've been counting too. Tell your mother, when you take this parcel of meat home, that it is the last free meat she'll get, and watch the expression on her face. When the boy arrived home he told his mother. The woman nodded and said, Son, go back to the butcher and tell him I have also had free bread, free milk, and free groceries for the last 16 years and watch the expression on his face. Animal jokes. What dog can jump higher than a building? Any dog. Buildings can't jump.